Hello everyone, welcome to our next lesson with A Course in Miracles, which is lesson 296 today. That's our lesson. Now you'll know what the practice is because I keep repeating it over and over, but I put the link under this video to what's expected of you, what's required, but at the end of the day it's your choice whether you do it or not. Now this lesson is one of a lot more experiencing the real world and how to be real in the real world, how to be your true self, not the self that is the mind chatter that we've identified with and become one. We want to detach ourselves from that and become one with the whole. So not seeing each person as an individual piece, but actually part of us. So when we come home, we need to bring everybody else home with us, It's like we've got to get to that place where we're not fighting each other anymore and we're actually creating a space of openness, seeing others as they truly are. And when we do that, it's like we bring peace to ourselves, peace to them, and there is that beautiful connection in doing that. So that's kind of our aim with today's lesson. I will read through it and we'll move on from there. So today, lesson 296, our statement is, the Holy Spirit speaks through me today. Now I like to use that statement as a reminder throughout the day of what the lesson is about, but it can also be used as something to sort of interrupt a pattern that you might be playing in your day. Say you're causing yourself suffering or whatever it is, remind yourself the Holy Spirit speaks through me today, and see how that transitions that moment, whatever you're doing in that moment, to think again, how am I responding? How am I acting in my day? How can I allow the Holy Spirit to speak through me? So here's our prayer. The Holy Spirit needs my voice today, that all the world may listen to your voice and hear your word through me. I am resolved to let you speak through me, for I would use no words but yours, and have no thoughts which are apart from yours, for only yours are true. I would be saviour to the world I made, for having damned it, I would set it free, that I may find escape and hear the word your holy voice will speak to me today. We teach today what we would learn, and that alone. And so our learning goal becomes an unconflicted one, and possible of easy reach and quick accomplishment. How gladly does the Holy Spirit come to rescue us from hell, when we allow his teaching to persuade the world, through us, to seek and find the easy path to God. So there we have it. The Holy Spirit speaks through me today. So you could start your day, obviously firstly reading through the lesson, and then maybe coming up with an idea of how you are going to interact with the people in your life today. Because often we know who we're going to see typically in our day. And how do you usually respond to that person? How do you usually see that person? How can you come from a higher perspective? And I think it's good to sort of look at yourself like the energy, the true self. Rise it up above and sort of look at your body as a puppet and think, okay, this puppet today is going to be a puppet of love. It's going to go around and it's going to talk to people in a way that comes from the heart of something way bigger than anything else on this planet. It's like coming from a source that is everything. So how would it engage with something that it created? And it would look at each other in magnificence, and see the greatness in everyone. So I'm going to go about my day and I'm going to offer this gift to others, to see each person in the world as a light, as a creation of love. And that might sound all woo-woo and all this kind of thing, but it's really the truth, We are all here for a mission, for a purpose, to bring each other home. And not everybody can see that right now. They're just lost in the self that they've created. So when we can drop that identity and we can become the true self. We can become a peaceful, loving person. Like, how many people do you see in your world like that are just at peace within themselves? They're not grasping, they're not trying to get anything from anyone. They're just going about their day from a peaceful place and accepting the world as it is right in this very moment. Like, the more people we have around us like that, the more we would feel a lot calmer. And so it's our duty to one another to start stepping into that role, and offering that opportunity for growth for everyone. Not giving somebody the conflict maybe that they want, and just reflecting back to them, look, I see the beauty in you. I don't see, you may want to attack, but I only see the beauty in you. I only see the truth. I don't see the masks anymore. We do see a lot of things in people that we've created in our own minds. We've created an image of them. We expect them to react in a certain way because we ourselves react in the same way that we've always done, and so we get the same reaction. We can't change anyone else in our world. We can only change ourselves. And we're all trying to get to this place of love ultimately. That's the ultimate goal here. And each day is a lesson for us to get to that and to acknowledge the truth in us and in others, and we need to bring everybody to this place. That's the journey. So when you go about your day to day, just think deeper from the heart. How would the heart react today? How would the higher self act in this situation? How can I be different today? And maybe you get triggered and you go off course. Well, remember the statement, the Holy Spirit speaks through me today. And try and change that. It's like, I'm acting from that ego. I've acknowledged it. I've got the awareness there. How can I flip that like a pancake and bring out some nice, baked love? Bring out the goodness. Yes, just bring out the goodness today in your life. Really connect to the heart as often as you can and do what you can to get there. It's a process. All of these lessons are a process, a practicing process in learning to go beyond the triggers, the emotional triggers, because they're all tied to a mind. And maybe you don't catch the thinking first, you just catch the feeling. If you cannot allow that feeling to pull you in that direction, and you can sort of breathe, give yourself a few breaths just to calm out and come out of the mind so that you can actually act from a place of much more calmness and of love. That is the sort of task for the day. And the more you can do that, the more you are not at the mercy of the external world. You're becoming more centered, you're becoming more whole, and you're becoming more true to who you really are. So, yeah, have a beautiful day unfolding with this lesson and, releasing the triggers and actually speaking from your heart. So I wish you well with today's lesson. Enjoy the practice, and we'll be back again tomorrow. See you then. Bye.